How to eat with spiritual awareness. We've been told all our life how to eat by the system, the matrix, the synthetic grid, whatever you want to call it. Our journey is to come back to our own knowing, our own relationship with our body. I shouldn't tell you what to eat. It's up to you to really tap into a channel, being aligned, grounded, and asking your body, what do you want to eat? You could have a list of potential things to eat and muscle test, or use the pendulum. Or you stand and you use your body as a pendulum. Forward is yes, true. Backward is no, false. Or just like instant knowing, like looking at the list. Or just allowing your inner vision to see it. And my proposition to you is to start downloading the codes of what you are eating. Everything we're consuming, we are consuming a consciousness, a spirit. And for a lapse of time, this consciousness is working with us, co-creating. We are consuming codes, we're consuming architecture, energetic structure. So you can see in fruits, there's beautiful geometries. And you can see in processed food, human-made food, there is no fractal, coherence, harmony. It's chaos. It's synthetic. It's chemicals. It's smashed together and then built in a factory. Has not been birthed directly from earth. So we want to eat as much as possible from what earth is giving us directly, without being processed by human. So anything that is coming from the ground, coming from the trees, and then depending on your body, your intuition, your cosmic fractal, your soul architecture, you might be feeling towards a direction of like eating no meat, eating like this or like that. I don't want to label myself too much. It might be an experience for a period of time, a cycle, a journey that I'm exploring. I want to allow myself to maybe change this experiment later on. No matter what, it is always about coming back to, am I able to fully receive the codes, the energetic architecture of what I'm consuming? And the whole journey is to learn to receive more and more and more, to receive life, to receive love. And the act of receiving is primarily feminine, but obviously the masculine is receiving too. The feminine is primarily on left side, left hand, left palm, but on each or member of the body there is feminine, masculine. For example, like the sacral chakra is primarily feminine, but within the sacral there's a feminine in the front and masculine in the back. So there is some type of pattern, but we don't want to lock them too much into labels, into absolute. I want to allow myself to open to what is in the moment all the time. Like chakras are not specific colors. They are evolving consciousness. They are beings. They're gateway. They're doorways. Everything is a portal. So when I'm eating an apple, I can, in a way, make love with the apple. I am just thanking the consciousness of the apple. I am trying to see the energical architecture of the apple all around it. I can feel it instantly. Is that organic or more made with like chemicals and stuff like that? And then I can start seeing where this apple is coming from, which tree birthed this apple, where is this tree, on which land. I can start connecting with the spirit of the tree, the spirit of the land, and then I can start connecting with the grid, the different ley lines the highway of energy merging in different intersection. Like this place here is a node on the grid, and if a tree birthed an apple that is on a powerful node on the grid, that apple is going to be even more powerful, because the nodes on the grid, there's different type of intersection. There are 7 types. The bigger one are called Okay, I had to change the camera around. It's a bit windy, but there's no coincidence, right? Everything is speaking, so the wind was speaking, allowing me to just relax and receive. Take a breath. Don't teach too much from the mind, right? Also teach from the body. That's the message here. So bring attention to your belly and feel the architecture of your energetical womb. So when you're eating, you're feeding your energetical womb with codes. That's the biggest lesson. And it's not about eating the right thing all the time. Sometimes your body, let's say you're going to a very deep mental projection, you're going so high on the vertical in higher dimension, and then you need to come back down into the physical. Well, maybe your body wants to eat a burger. Maybe your body wants to eat something that is heavy, that is a bit shadowy with some type of chemicals. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, always. It's just about like instant knowing, intuition. Boom. I want to eat that. There's a reason why I want to eat that, right? Your body needs it to readjust, to realign. And a good mindset also to have is to incorporate the rainbow, so all type of fruits, including the rainbow and vegetables. But you don't need to include them every day. You don't need to start thinking like your robot, where like I'm gonna eat all of the list of this, trying to combine this every day, and I'm gonna live like that every day. And then this is too logical thinking. This is too robotic. It's too masculine mind. You want to explore possibilities. So yes, I want to eat the whole rainbow, but maybe on a monthly basis, and then I want to allow myself to change all the time. So for example, if I am able to eat that specific apple with depth and presence, channeling fully the spirit of the apple, channeling fully the moment, being guided by the feel, guided by my spirit guide, as I'm eating the apple, it's like a deep ceremony. I'm gonna fully receive the codes in my energetical womb. Therefore, I might not need to eat an apple every day, because I downloaded the codes until I need to reboot again myself with these codes. But more and more that I receive, more and more these codes are gonna last. So you can start doing this for every type of food. And you want to gather the rainbow, because the rainbow is linked to the chakra, and it's a direction on height on what to eat. So for example, you want to eat linked to the elements. So I want to eat linked to the root. So what is in the ground, like potatoes, carrots, roots, right? I want to eat like something linked to the sacral, that is orange, something that is alive, juicy, that is flowy, water, right? Like orange, right? I want to eat something like the solar plexus, something that is fire, something that is spicy, something that is yellow, something that is giving me that I want to eat something that is more linked to the heart chakra, linked to the green. So any type of green salads and things like that. And then I at the same time, I'm connecting with the green of nature, the frequency of green, which is, I believe, 528 hertz or something like that, which is the frequency. It's a realm that nature is vibrating on. That's why the grass is green. That's why the trees are green. So when I eat this, I am connecting to that realm. I see it. I am projecting myself into it. I'm using it as a portal. It is literally like eating like a magic mushroom. I'm allowing the magic mushroom to come into my consciousness, and then for 8 hours, I am co-creating with that consciousness. That consciousness is bringing me on a ride, opening up my perception. And then sometimes maybe that ride is too hard. I can tell the consciousness, hey, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Let's go this way. Let's go this. It's a co-creation. And then the spirit's like, no, I need to show you this. I was like, okay. And it's like, I go a bit this way, and then we go a bit this way, and then it's like a constant dance of the zigzag. So that's how we should be eating. There is specific food that has more prana, like sprouts or seed that just emerge. But more prana doesn't mean more better. It is just a form of energy. I need to also eat something that is more dense, more roots, more heavy, like potatoes. It's like, oh, okay. And sometimes, I feel I really need to eat meat. I've been eating a lot less red meat, but sometimes like I really feel I need to go download the codes of red meat. So I go buy a very good red meat. I make sure that it's the best quality I can get. And then I'm going to be fully present. So when you are eating variety, different things, like for example, if I'm eating one red meat every whatever month, 2 months, blah, 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 well, I'm going to be even more present. I'm going to be even more enjoying it, right? So you want to play around. You want to be playful. You want to explore also possibility of going to the restaurants and exploring different things and having meals that are made with sauce and things like that. It's great. It's fun, exploration. But when you eat things that has been cooked together in recipes, it's very hard to start channeling the codes, because you're channeling codes of like a smash consciousness of so many things. So it's hard to pick up all the frequencies. But you could pick up the frequency of the cook, the love of the cook, of the creation. So it's almost like it's a canva of an artist, and then you're enjoying that specific canva of the artist, and then you're fully in front of the canva, receiving the portal of the canva of this artist. Another way to see it also is like each time you go to the restaurant, there's cooks that they don't want to work there. They're just there in survival mode, trying to make a buck and make a bit of money, and then they hate their job and things like that. So all their negative emotions are gonna go in the food. So each time you go to the restaurant, you want to do some type of energical clearing. You send energy with your palms. You clean the energy. You see it. You transmit golden energy, a pure, blue, beautiful, black, raw, mothery energy to cleanse it. You clean the shadow. It's always a bit gray. You see it all around the food. And then the moment you clear it, you see it floats around. And then you want to embed density. Density meaning the black current, which is magnetism, gravity, to allow to descend the codes. The codes are light, frequency, ideas, inspiration. This is all above the horizontal line. Everything that is below is thick black water, is raw, pure potential, is the mother, it's the container, it's the womb. So I want to anchor black current density to be able to magnetize these codes. In a way, everything in life is like that. I want to maximize my inner energical architecture density to be able to descend more of my soul. I don't want to be pulling my soul down. I want to create the right floor that naturally is going to magnetize my soul down in the womb architecture. And the womb architecture is so big. It's like a big egg. There is the root chakra, the sacral. There is the navel chakra, which is above the navel. It's a fifth dimensional chakra linked to the causal body. There is the solar plexus, and then there's so many others. There's the lower solar plexus. There's the belly button. It's the astral gate chakra linked to the astral body. there's a bunch of sub chakra, the perineum, the anus, the testicle, the organs, the ovaries. There's so many things there, but we can englobe all this into a big egg, and that egg, you can visualize it, and it's gonna change color over time. Sometimes it's black, sometimes it's bronze and with thicker walls. Sometimes you're gonna feel energy inside, sometimes you're gonna feel it full, sometimes you're gonna feel it like an obsidian stone egg. You want to allow to just see what's coming through. And that's what we need to feed. That's what we're seeding. Anything that we're consuming, that's what we're seeding. We're seeding that womb. And that goes with everything. That goes with sex. That goes with anything that I'm touching is a portal. It's about shifting perspective on life and realizing that everything that I'm doing matters. Every tiny moments, I need to be aware. Because the moment I'm not aware of doing something, then it's harvesting my energy, siphoning it. And then it has a ripple effect, because every cause has an effect. And then it brings me into like another moment of unconscious, another moment of conscious, another moment. And then you have a whole life after that. You realize, well, you probably don't even realize it, because like you're so veiled, you're living in a prison, right? That's what humanity been living for eons, and now it's the age of seeing with different eyes, and the third eye, and then being in deep connection with the organic grid, with nature, with the soul of Mother Earth. Voila, this is the mindset. It's a mindset, how to eat. It's not about eating the right thing. It's not about eating specific meal every day. It's not about eating like at that time of the day or that time of the day. Like me, I have this mindset, like most days I want to eat as late as possible. I eat at 12, sometimes 1 p.m., sometimes 2 p.m. But there's days, it's more and more rare that I eat like at 11 a.m. And it's fine, I don't judge myself. I just sometimes like, okay, now I'm making this video, I'm spending energy. Maybe I can reboot after, maybe I can receive energy. But like whatever happens, maybe I need to eat. And it's okay. I just feel, oh no, I really need to eat. I go eat, boom. And I try to have 2 meals per day now. More and more, I want to eat my last meal before 8 p.m. And more and more, I want to go towards eating once per day. I've been doing 3-day water fast every 3-4 months or so, which are like 7-day journey, because you start cutting on food before, and then you cut on food like you break your fast slowly after 2-3 days. So you go on like soups and juices and fruits. So you want to explore. It's not about fasting to lose weight or to cleanse yourself. It's about the exploration of like, how do you feel when you don't have food? Are you drained? Can you start getting use of getting an other form of energy? Can you open your pranic channel? I've been shown last time that I fasted that there's so many different tiny energical nostrils. There's 2 here next to the nose on both sides, 1 right between the eyebrows, 1 here under the mouth, 1 here at the collarbone, 1 here at the solar plexus, 1 here at the belly button, 1 under the perineum. There's so many. And then when they're open, it's like breathing. You don't need to think about it. Naturally, your body is taking more life force, more prana. So it's a journey of exploration. You don't want to be rigid with yourself. You don't want to be controlling with yourself. You don't want to live like a robot. We've been brainwashed from the beginning to build habits, to have routines, to treat our life like linear time, linear thinking, A equal B, 1 + 1 = 2. This is all nonsense. It's all about trying to make us think like a robot, to then eventually plug us with chips and technology and robots, transhumanism and singularity. So we want to reclaim our organic body, our organic life, which is channeling, intuitive knowing, flowing. And yes, I need to have a bit of the masculine that has some structure, logical thinking, planning, future base. But the structure is less physical, it's more energetic. I want to have an energetic structure that is strong, that is gonna smash and create that body. Naturally, that body is gonna be a reflection of my energetical structure. So if there is no structure in my belly, in terms of like having like problems in the belly and then whatever, it's just a mirror of your lack of energetical structure, your lack of disconnection with your energetical womb. Voila. I'm gonna close this video with a small transmission. Bring your hands in prayer position. Take a big breath all the way to the top. Exhaling with a sigh. Another breath. Third breath. Bring attention to your belly, and you can see this beautiful egg all around your belly. It is a light purple, yellow, bit silver, crystalline, and it's circulating, rotating slowly, super slow, very gentle. And inside of it, you can see all type of codes, light codes, gold, silver, white. They're dancing. They're creating fractals, coherence, harmony, patterns, dance, color, movement. Simare ase kuriana makuria. Miana so soriana tare. Miana soriana ko kiata masea maro. Miana se tera sianako mianako riata. We're transforming your head into a beautiful black. Beautiful obsidian black. And you can feel the density. It's landing. Oh, sema yate iki yato ma. Sore yate usua. Yana kuriana seao. Mianoria se yatara. Siato ase sore. Iya koreana tare. The black egg is being filled up inside like a obsidian stone. Feel it. Feel your posture differently. Take a big breath. Beautiful. Thank you so much. If you made it this far, please comment. Anything, like just thumbs up. I did it. Thank you. Whatever you want. Also, check the link below or above. I'm gonna post a small PDF guide on different type of food that you can muscle test or use the pendulum and just know, okay, my body wants to download the codes of this food and this food and this food. I'm gonna list you also the food with the most prana, but again, they're not the most powerful. It's just a different frequency. There's nothing good or bad. It's just the moment. What am I receiving the moment? What do I need the moment? Everything is a gift. Everything is a miracle. Everything is a learning lesson. Voila. Thank you so much.